Here's a 16-inch Galaxy oscillating table fan. This was a Goodwill find. Bought it for $5, I think. $5.29. I had no intentions of buying this fan. I actually left the store and went back for it later once I realized that it has a couple of things that I could possibly use to fix other fans. I have a Dayton fan, a 12-inch Dayton / Galaxy that I've already done a video on, so check that one out. That's a really nice fan, but it needs the oscillator stem. I broke it trying to ram it through the motor housing. Been kind of waiting to stumble onto something like this where I could take the stem and put it on that fan, and I have another 16-inch Galaxy, an older one with blue blades that would be in really great condition if it wasn't for the speed selector switch not functioning properly. So hopefully this one is compatible and works well enough that I can install it in the other fan, and then I'll do a video on that one later on sometime. This fan is in pretty rough shape. It seems structurally sound. It might actually clean up pretty well, but yeah, I'm not really too interested in going through all that. I'll keep the rest of the parts and everything when I'm done with it, but I have no intentions of keeping this for use in any way other than a couple of parts off of it. But you can see the guard clips are all gone. They've got bread ties on there all the way around. Check out the badge on it. Is, I don't know if that's deteriorated or that, I don't know. Maybe that's cat piss. I don't know what the hell. Sticker for the switch plate is gone. It's got the wavy Galaxy logo. So I'm kind of realizing now the fans with the wavy logo, I noticed that those kind of have a more metallic plate, like it's actually like a real thin aluminum or something. I don't know. And those have a tendency to warp, and then the glue detaches from the plastic, and those will just pop off of there. They're not like the earlier ones where I think it's more of like an actual sticker. The later ones actually have it's like a metal plate. And after a while, they just, like I said, they warp and they'll just pop right off. I've had that happen, and I just glue them back down. For whatever reason, they decided not to do that with this one. I was wondering if that was cat piss on there earlier. Now I'm looking at the blades and realizing I'm gonna say that's cat hair, dog hair, some kind of general kind of fuzz that I don't want anything to do with. I'm kind of surprised that Goodwill would put this out like that, but I don't know. People like me buy them. Fans really don't last long at Goodwill. Once they put them out, people snatch them up. It still amazes me sometimes. I'll go in there, and a lot of the times there's not one fan to be found in the whole store. And when they put them out, they don't stay out for long. That's why I left the store and I went back for this one, and I kind of hurried back over there because I figured there was a good chance that it might actually be gone by the time I go back for it. I think there's a lot more fan people out there than anybody realizes. That's cool, I guess. Not sure if the fan works or not. It has this issue with the head where it doesn't want to stay up, so I'm just kind of going to leave it like that. I'm not going to mess with it. And the rear guard is loose, but I think it's because the nut behind the blade hub is loose. Loose, or threads might be cracked. I can't tell. I won't be able to tell until I take it apart, but I don't think it's going to interfere with the blade movement, so should be able to turn it on. Turn it on low, see what happens. The switch was a little stiff. Seems to be running okay. Started off a little slow, but whatever. That doesn't seem bad. It's medium. Definitely throwing out some air. That's one thing about these 16-inch Galaxies, they really push out some air. The 12-inch versions I think are kind of average, and the 9-inch as well. They're good fans, but they're not really, they're just kind of average in my opinion. But these 16-inch ones, for some reason, seem to perform at another level. Yeah, it's about right where I would expect it to be. So the fan runs pretty good. I wonder if the oscillation works. I'm going to turn it on low first, just in case something happens. I don't want it to be on high speed if there's a mishap. Okay, here goes nothing. Works. It's making some weird noises, but some of the squeaks and rattles are probably just from the head being tilted down. Switch is going to need to be cleaned out. I think it's probably packed full of cat hair too. All right. Yeah, I'm going to feel bad parting this fan out. Seems like it might actually clean up okay. Sometimes when you go from low to high speed, this thing, you can hear the startup sound. See if we can catch that on this one. A little bit. Not much. See what the spin down's like. It's going to be a pretty decent spin down. Fan being tilted down might contribute to that, I don't know. It's not really as bad as I was expecting it to be though. Yeah, these fans were definitely well made. the motors were anyway. Some of the other parts of the fan are kind of questionable, but man, these motors really hold up over time. I imagine this fan's probably 35 years old and still functional. You can definitely tell it's seen better days. But yeah, that's my Goodwill find for the week. 16-inch Galaxy oscillating table fan. Thank you for watching.